Hey, alright, I think we're good. Assuming that you can hear me, Dwani. Assuming that you can hear me, we should be good. New kitchen. Let's fucking break it in. It's already been broken in, who am I kidding? It's already been broken in. Loud and clear? Awesome. Love to hear it. Hell yeah. Let's get into this kitchen, y'all. Alright, I have no idea how I'm going to do this because this is another new situation for me where I have not streamed in this kitchen, obviously, let alone barely streamed in this household. So, please give me a moment while I work on executing everything. Yo, what's up, Joe Q Public? How's it going? Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're doing well, bud. Where there's a Streamlab watermark on the stream? Yes, because it's coming from my cell phone, I have to have that on there unless I pay for the Prime and stuff like that. I don't do enough cooking streams quite yet to make me feel like that's worthwhile. Not quite yet, but, you know, maybe someday if I become, for some reason, a big cooking celebrity or something like that. Alright, so today, I have a recipe that I've gotten from one of my German FGC friends a long time ago. So I never got around to making the recipe, and that was just like, I just kind of forgot. I never got around to it, and I was thinking about it this morning because I'm like, I think I have everything for that recipe, so let's go ahead and try it. You know, I've never actually made it before. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I actually don't remember how it's supposed to turn out because it's been so long since I've seen the recipe or seen the pictures of the recipe, and I have no idea how to find the name because I don't remember who gave it to me. So, Yasian has, and that's all it says on there. Yasian has. You tried, Streamlabs. You didn't succeed, but you tried. Let's see. You continue this subscription. Hell yeah. Thank you much, Yasian. It's good to see you, you handsome motherfucker. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, let me know if the music's too loud, too quiet. I know you're kind of closer to the mics than I am, so don't want to like be too loud or too quiet with that. I mean, this bot is gonna get way muted anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh god, that's so... War flashbacks intensify. Wow, against... Now you recognize where it comes from. If anything, it's the victory music, so that's a good thing. Alright, so my dishwasher just finished. Oh god. One great thing about this household, quite honestly, is that everything runs hot. The water runs insanely hot. The shower water runs insanely hot. The dishwasher, even that heat feels like it's insanely hot. So everything runs hot in this household. Speaking of, I should have actually given myself a little bit more time. So I think I need to make meringue for this. Yeah, I do. I should put that in the freezer. I don't want to put it in the freezer yet because it's way too hot. So let me just cool it down a little bit before I just toss it in the freezer and give it some time. Alright, just slowly get there. Yo! No fast player can laugh and be happy for a second. Yo, man, look. Your vanilla ass Kai is pretty good, but you can add as much salt as you want to vanilla, but it ain't gonna bake it not vanilla. So what I'm trying to say is, the spice of life comes from people like me. And you. How's it going, fam? Happy holidays to you too. Maurice, Nabi Maz. We out here enjoying ourselves, having a great time. It was good to see you on stream and then on stream yesterday. You always are really fun to kick it with, so I love that a lot. Let me pop this in the freezer real quick to start getting it a little bit cooled down so I can make meringue in it. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go peek at the recipe real quick. I wanted to print it out or write it out. I forgot to, but it's like in my other room, like behind me. You know what? Come along with me. Check out the new apartment with me, my friends. Alright. So we have a lot more space, as you can see. That's super good. Also ignore the mess, because you know, we've only been in for a week. Here's my new office space. Everything like that. You can see the pump pad right there that I so amply purchased. And also the recipe is available to you too. So if you do type in, what's the word I'm looking for? Exclamation point recipe. You can access the recipe on there too. So, yeah. That should be real nicely. P-I-U. It's just a superior game for superior folks, man. Superior music. Alright. Just kind of looking at it here. Need this egg, sunflower oil, sugar, flour, milk. Milk paste. It's pretty straightforward, honestly. It's pretty straightforward, so let's just go ahead and get that going. Ooh, you ordered a stationary bike? Yo! Dude, that's gonna be so sick. Stationary bikes are honestly my favorite cardio workout outside of pump. Because you get to actually sit there and chill for a bit. You can watch wherever you want. You can kind of take away like your thought process and just move your legs for a little bit. I really actually like stationary bikes a lot. Also, it's easy on the knees. Pump it up is not easy on the knees. After years of doing it, I definitely feel the pain. I'm so excited for you, dude. Alright, so let me start gathering the ingredients real quick here. I think I saw hello Allison in there. If so, hello Allison. Hope you're doing well. Check out that recipe. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you all a secret. I was a little bit worried about the thin walls of this place, right? And one of the things that I was a little bit worried about doing this stream was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna be too loud, I'm gonna annoy the neighbors upstairs and stuff like that, and so on and so forth, right? So I went to bed way late last night after watching Twani's stream. I went to bed like at midnight. I was awake last night. It was too exciting. I was having fun with the stream. Went to bed, laid down, about to close my eyes, and I start hearing some rocking upstairs. I'm like, well, whatever. It's second story, whatever. But I heard the moaning and the sex talk too, so I'm like, alright. I've earned this one. I fucking earned this one. If they can hear me talking about how I'm cooking stuff, I can hold it against them. When they talk about, hey, we can hear you talking downstairs, like, well, I can hear you having sex. I can hear all the moaning and groaning, so it's Christmas. Yeah, exactly. It's Christmas. They deserve it, but I was worried about me being too loud, but I think I've earned the ability of being too loud at a normal hour of the day. So, I'm happy for them. But if they complain about this, for some odd reason, I got the receipts, alright? I got the receipts. Yo, Empress of Myth, how's it going? Turns out she's actually real. She's not just a myth. Okay, vanilla paste. That's what I was looking for. Eggs, vanilla paste, flour. Welcome. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're well. Hope you're all doing well. It's good to see you all. In retrospect, I really should just write down this recipe real quick. Because I can't use my phone, and I usually use my phone as my recipe book. And I have an actual physical recipe book too, so there's no reason why I don't have to write it down, honestly. Alright, we're going through my apartment once more. In fact, while we're going through my apartment, I'll give you all a little treat because I have to write this down. There we go. Hello, cat. Do you have anything to say to the denizens of the internet? Alright, I'm leaving. Alright, let me go ahead and write this down real quick so that I have it and I don't have to go back and forth between my computer and everything else. Please wait warmly while I get this done real quick. It's Sunday. Don't fuck with me on solo. I've been having a hard enough time keeping up with the days, maybe second guess myself live on twitch.tv for all the people to hear. Ah, God. Moving in sucks sometimes, you can't find everything. Alright, there we go. I found something. Alright. My half recipe, half puzzle book. There we go. I'm freaked out for... Yeah, right! You can't! It is for Von Solo, who's a little bit more east side than us, but... I was also not ready to read... It's Sunday, though. God damn it, Von Solo. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you. Alright. 4 eggs. Come on, Pin. You can't die me now. Well, you can. It would just make me very, very sad. Come on now. Sometimes that works. I don't know why. It like half works. You know what? Oh, well, there it goes. 4 eggs. Okay. 4 tea oil. Okay. Oh, come on. 3 tea sugar. 200 grams. That's how you know it's a European recipe. They use grams. Flour. Alright. 0.3 liters of milk. Okay. I'll have to figure that one out. 1.5 tablespoon vanilla paste. Oh, come on, Pin. I've had you for like 1 day. The vlogger angle. I'm trying not to move the camera at the same time because I'm like, the moment I have to move back to the kitchen, I'll have to move all this stuff on the pod, whatever this thing is called. There's a word for it. But I forgot to tell you all. So one of the reasons why this was so delayed, the cooking stream was so delayed, was because I actually ended up breaking the tripod, my last tripod, on accident. So what happened was, I was using it for a company get-together thing. The company, or our team, was doing the tiramisu. They were making tiramisu on an Airbnb thing. Oh, you missed the cat joke, you public? Yeah, I just showed the cat on the stream. You missed it. No, you hate to see it. But yeah, we have a cat. All right. Mix oil, salt. Oh my god, this is not even writing down. Paste, or I say whisk. There we go. Apologies that I'm so unprepared. I did not think that I'd be using my phone ahead of time. 1/2 flour. Whisk. Oh, Jesus. 1/2 milk. I'm just simplifying it. Whisk. Come on, pen. If this pen just worked, I'd be done by now. Fuck. And I don't know where other pens are because, you know, moving requires you to lose everything in your life. Like, I'd be working on the pump pad, for example, but I can't find my bag of, like, certain specific things I need to make life better with it. And so that's why I haven't been doing pump strings yet, because I need one more thing, and I can't find it. Alright. I'm stubborn. I'm going stubborn. I wish I had a printer. That'd be... the rest of flour and milk. I wonder why he does that. That's his personal recipe. Alright. 4 egg yolk. Come on, Pin. You can do this. Yolk. It's not even empty. That's the thing. I'm so sorry that I'm just horribly unprepared. Yolk. And mixer. Alright. And then 4 egg white. Hey, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to make the rest up as I go along. I know the rest kind of by head. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now we can move back to the kitchen with my homemade cookbook that I keep all my recipes in that I make. And that should give us enough time to make the rest of this. Alright. Okay, make sure that's not still warm before I toss anything on it. Okay. Now, for real this time, I'm going to start cooking. Alright. So this should be... We'll start measuring out our stuff here. Also, if I look lost in my own kitchen, don't mind me. Once again, it's a new kitchen, so... I only half know where everything is at. No, it's fine. Nothing caught fire, Kizzy. It's okay. The apartment is still standing, baby. If that shit was on It would be the first time, I'm not gonna lie. When you cook a lot, you make a lot of dumb mistakes. Including throwing paper onto the stove. Alright. So I need my oil, which I'm gonna use. The recipe says use sunflower oil. I don't have that. I don't use it very often, so I'm just use peanut oil instead. I don't think the oil super matters as much as it's like whatever flavor you want to kind of husk into your pancakes in this case. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. I need salt over here. And the vanilla paste. Alright. So 2 tablespoons. Also, it looks like the music's even louder than it was before. I'm going to turn that down just a smidgen. There we go. Maybe tablespoons in here right now. But how's your Saturday going? Tell me about your lives. How are you feeling? Is there anything fun coming up around the holidays that you've gotten as a gift or otherwise? It's a little loud compared to your voice. Thanks. Yeah. All right. Cool. Nailed it ahead of time. I'm on top of things. Says the man who's not ready with his own recipe. Claims to be on top of things anyway. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Allegedly this serves 4 people. I'm just gonna eat it all. So, put that there for now, so I'm sure I'll reuse it. Alright. Vanilla paste. If y'all have never used vanilla bean paste before, oh, it's still really good. It's really, really good. It's mad good, the music, I assume? Because if so, yes. This is an artist I just YouTube threw my way for some odd reason. I'm not complaining at all. I think his name was Shingo Nakamura. He's just a progressive house artist. So one, this stream will probably be muted like that. It's gonna be gone. But because he has like hours of stuff. Like I've gone through like 3 of his best ofs. And I'm like, if he has 3 of best stuff, he's probably pretty well known, and I'm just way behind. So but I definitely say check him out if you get the opportunity. Oh, well, it was coming out so slow before, but now we have 2 teaspoons. That's fine. Pancakes are generally less scientific when it comes to cooking them. You're kind of just throwing what you feel like tastes good. As long as you know it tastes good and it cooks well, you're good to go. Oh yeah, definitely. This stream's fucking gone. I mean, that's with most of my cooking streams anyway, but I try to save them just in case someone wants to watch the process, but usually it's the music that I think that's going to make things just be tossed out. Alright, and I was going to do salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Not much salt for the amount of stuff I'm putting in, but I gotta trust the process. I've never made this before, so. I'm gonna do a smidge more just because I put a lot of vanilla in, so. And it's, I don't know if he's using kosher salt or table salt, so if he's using kosher salt, you need a little bit more because the granulars are so much bigger. They're technically less salty for the volume, so you have to add a little bit more kosher salt whenever you cook anything like that. Alright, I think it's in here. Once again, new kitchen. I'm entirely lost in my own house. I don't know what that is. We also find things that we've lost before that now exist. Alright. Alright, we just mix this together. As a base, I figured, flavor, fats and sugars, or fats and extracts. I guess fats and extracts, yeah, that's the terminology here that we use. You can kind of see it right there. Not much special going on, obviously, but this smells really good though. Peanut oil with a little bit of vanilla. That just smells like peanut butter cups. Oh man, that smells super good. Well, that's the end of the stream. I'm just gonna drink this now. crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I can just figure it out. So, oh, it's so good. You can use it for so many other things. All right. So then I'm doing half of the flour. So 200 grams of flour. Easy. Keeping life simple. Holding for some myth. What you saying? So I went to my parents' place at the end of November, and we'll be here until March. Damn, alright. It was nice having Christmas with just the three of us. It's very stressful traveling here, though, and worrying about bringing COVID with me. Yeah, no, I entirely understand that aspect. That's kind of what made me, well, in part, I shouldn't say in part, it's literally what made us cancel our plans to see my parents, because my lady ended up catching COVID. So, it was kind of like, maybe we shouldn't get on a plane and go somewhere, even though that was like 2 to 3 weeks ago now. It was still like, maybe we shouldn't hop on a plane anyway, and just in case. We've shown we're vulnerable to it, or my lady has shown she's vulnerable to it. I had no symptoms, but it definitely just made us cancel our plans because we didn't want to be like uncertain, because we don't know all the facts about it yet still. So, okay, I don't want to need 100. Hold on a sec, let me take some of that out. But then it also worked out because we had to move into this house anyway, or this apartment anyway, so it's like, it panned out for our personal reasons to, you know, move out and get here, because now we have all the time in the world, plus my lady took time off anyway for vacation, so for her, it really just actually worked out in the long run, but ultimately, yeah, we just decided not to. Alright. So half of that, and I'll whisk it up. Yeah, exactly, Kizzy, exactly. But I can also understand, like in Empress's case, just like very much like, you know, I'm going and I'm staying here. I'm going to be here for a while. I need a better living situation, and this is what it's going to be. That's exactly what that's going to be. So I'm glad that you were able to make it safely, Empress, and actually have like Chris and your parents and whatnot, and actually just be like the few of you all together. Alright, this is what we got now. Like I said, I've never made this recipe before, so I'm assuming this is right. It looks delicious. I would eat it straight out. Don't get me wrong. It looks like cookie dough. It smells like peanut butter cups. I would eat it. But yeah, exactly. Just like being super vulnerable. Like, who's super vulnerable? Who doesn't know they're super vulnerable? I don't know what I am at because I didn't have any symptoms. So it's like, did I not get sick? Am I asymptomatic? Am I just freaking lucky? I don't know. So it could be possible that I was even positive for COVID. I'm just, you know, I was at the same time, I was like, look, I'm not going to get tested just because my game plan still is the same. I'm going to be at home, working from home, streaming from home, hanging out from home. You know, I just didn't go to the coffee shop that was near our old place. That was all. I'm trying to get this all out of the whisk, by the way, so don't mind me. That's one of the worst things about whisking. If you want to get something out of it, it's just effort. There we go. Alright. Half the flour, now half the milk, which is 0.3 liters of milk. Who measures in liters? And in point liters? Is 0.3 liters just like 300 milliliters? I'm not good with math, okay? I never got that shit down. So it's like 0.3 liters. That would be 300 milliliters. You just have for your, yeah, like, exactly. It's like getting a bike on Christmas, right? It's just getting a bike on Christmas. I'm also going back to the computer just because I'm going to measure out this 0.3 liter aspect and see what that Google says that actually is. But no, it's like getting a bike for Christmas, right? It's just like, oh man, I want to get my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. Well, I can't even go outside. Well, you can go outside because, you know, you live in Cali. Weather's always good out there, but for us here, it's like, cool, we can ride our bicycle in the dead of winter, but because we're inside. All right, 0.3 liters to milliliters. Perfect. Okay, yes, I was right. I'm a god. Or just lucky. One of the two. I swear I went to college. I swear I went to college twice, but I went to college. Alright, there we go. But hell yeah, I'd be super hyped. I'm super hyped for you. I know it's gonna be the weirdest request, but send pictures whenever you get that, because I want to see what you get for yourself. I really want to see that. Alright, so 300 milliliters of milk. Also, this is more of a 20 thing, I think, because he's the only person who really is focused on like weightlifting and probably nutrition at any caliber. This Fairlife stuff, if you want to still have milk in your diet, and you want to have a better balance of getting more protein in your diet, Fairlife is really, really good for that. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, this is a new bottle. I forgot. Like, I don't remember if we opened up a new bottle or not. Alright. Ah! It's full. It's very full. There we go. Now let me wipe off the top so I can even see what I'm measuring. I'm very skilled at multiple things. And I promise, cooking is possibly one of them. There we go. Don't need to be that exact, I suppose, but let's do it. Here we go. Hydrate the mix. Some nice milk. Get it real deep in there. I think I saw a name in there before I turned away. Was that John Donut? Tell me that was John Donut. Hell yeah! Well, I got some news for you, John Donut. It is a dishwasher stream. Look at the glorious dishes that are inside the dishwasher. You can see all types of stuff that you can clean here today on Ryudo, on twitch.tv/Ryudo. Look at these dishes here. Look at these dishes here. Oh, we got big plates, we got small plates, we got glass stuff, we got shot glasses. We can even feel the heat of the dishwasher on this stream today. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see ya. So we got so this is a pancake recipe that one of my German friends shot my way a long time ago. I mean, it honestly could have been like less than a year ago, and I just literally don't remember because this year's been messed up. But I haven't got around to making it. So I'm like, what are all the ingredients? I've never made anything off the cuff. I've always made stuff I'm comfortable with or I've made once before on these streams. So it's like, well, this time let's just go ahead and actually make something new. Like, I'm going in blind also. So I don't know what I fully should be expecting either. That's looking really good, actually. That's looking really, really good. It still smells really good thanks to the peanut oil. But man, this is just actually looking good. I don't know how finely I want to whisk it either. But it doesn't hurt to probably beat it too much at this point. So I'll just let that rock though. I like the rest of You see, if monster trucks were still cool, I'd probably be a monster truck commercial announcer guy. Just yelling, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Come to Ryudo Stream for the biggest monster truck action! See, like I said, I don't mind being loud thanks to the sexual relationships of the people upstairs. So, I will yell. I will yell. Alright, so if we add half of that, we repeat the process again. And we add... I don't know if you all use scales while cooking, but grams and milliliters are just the same. I don't know why they just don't, why there's two different functions on there between the two, because they work the exact same. Alright, so add the other half of the flour here. Maybe, if just a little bit more wants to come out. Alright, whatever. Take a pinch, put it back in. That should be about right. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Nailed it. Alright. Actually, I probably need a little bit more because, well, there we go. Also, how's the quality connection? Because I feel like my internet's been slow as of yesterday. And, I'm just curious to see how it's actually working on a Wi-Fi connection now. Alright. Try to grab all the flour, I guess, and mix it in. Today I learned that plastic cups are for solids and glass cups are for liquid. You know what? Honestly, fuck the norm. Do whatever you want. Whatever you need something for, whatever's in the way, you know. As much as some people will have hard and fast cooking rules and act like if you don't know these cooking rules, you're the worst person alive. Well, as long as you make good food, that's all that matters. Alright. I'm probably not going to be able to get it out this time. So I'm just going to like waste a little bit more. Grab the edges. Fine. Alright, and then the other half of the milk. Alright. Let's do that. Pretty high for an air fryer and then Vitamix. Oh, you got a Vitamix blender? Oh, I'm so jealous. What are the metal measuring cups for then? And for some putting out the hard questions. Yeah, what's the metal for then, John? Where's my milk? Alright. Still 150 of milk. Alright. 152, whatever. Once again, pancakes are only so much of a science. Put that in there, make more batter, it seems like. Try to like get it inside the whisk too so that it can start taking that apart. There we go. So put that inside out there. Oh, so should we keep looking at it? Yeah, dude, I'm lit. I mean, Christmas don't gotta stop on don't gotta stop on Friday. You lit. Milkers just look nice. Are for show, Milk cups are just fraudulence. Metal does look very nice when it comes to cooking supplies though. Metal and cast iron are like the two things of like looking nice. Alright, there. Got it all out of the whisk. We have a nice looking batter. Alright, so here's the next part that's fun for some and not for others. But I won't show you a technique, but I'll tell you about a technique that can be used. Let's see how good I am today though with this. Alright, so we need to separate out eggs and egg whites. Some people love doing this, some people hate doing this. I'm usually on the love side. Alright. So, separate egg whites. Also, let me catch up in the chat because my hands are going to be full for a bit and that is the chat actually. Can I just like scroll it? Yo, I totally can. Oh man, they updated this and it's really freaking good. Hold on a sec. Yo, mustard chest mad cool when I was young. Oh hell yeah, I missed that part, Kizzy. There we go. Let's see, I'm gonna make so many sauces and smoothies. Hey, you love to hear it, Asian. You gotta send me some stuff. Also, yes, my head is craned because it still shows it sideways, which sucks. During pancakes, we moved the cooking in my third to my second. Atesian, please. One day you'll try some Serbian Turkish foods. Oh, I tried Turkish food last week, actually. And it's really, really good. I had to make it, but I tried some. Alright, about the dip. Oh, yeah. Dude, get yourself to stream it too, and I'll catch up to you later when you get the opportunity. Take care, buddy. I didn't make anything. I had Oh, I can't even tell you what I had because I don't even know what I fully had. Because I can't pronounce anything. You're on your third language. I barely even completed my first language. But it was a bakery that was near me that serves Turkish and Armenian stuff. So it's really, really good. Oh, it was really good. The service is not great, but the food is good. Alright, so we gotta separate egg whites. Egg whites. Usually the way people do it and the way I do it is just kind of, you let it open up, let some pour out, let the big one pour out. And then you kind of just go back and forth between like the egg yolk or the two pieces of egg as much as you can without ideally breaking the yolk. And if you do break the yolk, you evacuate and you put it in there, like I just did, because I had way too small of a top cup. But you try to keep it as separate as you can. If you notice that it's breaking down, just evacuate, because when you're making meringue, you can't have any extra stuff in there. Actually, I need to be putting that in the cold bowl, the colder bowl. Let me get that out real quick. There we go. Also, meringue works better with a colder bowl, so if you have one of those, use it. But the cool technique, the cool person technique is if you have a plastic water bottle, here's some actual plastic required techniques. If you have a plastic water bottle, if you just put your eggs down into like a container or a plate or something like that, and you squeeze the water bottle, go down into the egg yolk, and then release it, it'll suck up the egg yolk and leave the whites behind. So, if you ever need to cook egg whites and you have a plastic water bottle or whatever bottle on you that you can squeeze pretty easily, that's the easy way of doing it. That's the easy way of doing it. You'll impress all your friends. Your friends probably don't cook all that well, so they probably won't actually be that impressed, but you'll feel like they're impressed. And sometimes that's what matters in this workaday world. Fake it till you make it. They'll pretend to be impressed. They'll make you feel good. Don't worry about that. That's why they're your friends, right? Pretty good, actually. So put that in there. You need 4 egg yolks, or separated. Yo, Shin Ramsey, how's it going? If you said anything earlier, I cannot touch my phone right now because I'm doing excellent workout here. But good to see you, buddy. Oh god, these eggs are just not breaking apart very well. Oh my god. Like, that peeled off instead of like actually breaking off. Alright, let's see if I can do this. This is like really... Uh-oh. Nope. Alright. Yeah, these shells are not like quality. Let me see if I can fish these out. They're pretty big in size. That sucks. Maybe I'll be stubborn anyway and I'll just try to make it work. I think I got most of it out. These are not doing well at all. Let's try it. Alright. There's something weird about these eggs. I don't know what it is. I don't think I got a good match or something like that because they are not acting like, I guess, normal eggs would act. That's the best way to put it. But happy Saturday, you Shin Ramsey. Hopefully you're doing well. Maybe it'll be fine, maybe it won't. I guess we'll see when I start up blending it, so we'll see. Man, America, I'm getting a bit whiplash. Alright. Y'all get egg whites, that's the thing. Oh gosh, too bad this can't be delivered to the internet. I mean, if you want to come up with that science, I mean, come on forward. I believe in your genius. I believe in your brain power. You're the kind of person who can make that happen. Alright, I'm at a crossroads, honestly. I was able to pull up most of the egg yolk. I don't know if it's enough pulled out that it won't affect it. So I guess at this point, on the other hand, I have no reason not to try, right? So, let's give it a shot. You know, fuck it. You know, I got nothing to lose. If it doesn't work, I'd make more. If it does work, great, 10 out of 10. That's all I need. Alright. But these 4 eggs do go into this right here. That part remains factually true. That's fine. Yo, Gibbs, what's up? How's it going, friend? Happy Sunday. No, it's still Saturday for you. Is it? Shit, actually, I don't know. I think it's still Saturday for you. I think it's Saturday afternoon, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to get better with my European-esque time zones. Alright, so we're going to hand mixer these. It's going to be a little bit loud because, you know, it's a mixer. It's not a loud mixer, but it's a mixer. Just FYI, give me some opportunity. So if you want to turn down your volume or anything like that, now would be the chance. Alright. I am correct? Hell yeah. I'll get better. I'll get better at these sort of things. But yes, we're making a pancake recipe that one of my German friends provided my way a long time ago. So, giving it a shot. I'm going in blind. I've never gone in blind for any of these cooking streams I've done. So, that's me knocking over stuff. Let's go in. Alright, so I just need to hand mix them in. Next step's up. Let me release this thing again. There we go. I'll just leave these in here for the time being. Alright, so if anyone's never done meringue or made any sort of meringue-esque thing, if you ever have the opportunity to make it, make sure you use something mechanical to mix it, because mixing meringue with hand is one of the most arduous, painful, and horrible experiences. And it's a miracle that anyone ever figured out how that shit works. It's literally like 30 minutes of stirring. And your arm's going to get tired. It's going to hurt. It's going to burn. And I have done it once by hand, and I do not suggest it. So, if you don't have a hand mixer and you want to make a meringue, get a hand mixer. It'll be worth the $20, I promise you. Oh gosh. How's the moving process? Oh, perfectly fine. We're like 95% moved in at this point. We have a few boxes that you can probably see kind of over here. The black boxes don't have anything in them yet, anymore. So you see a few brown boxes over there. Probably, I can't actually see because I'm on the other side of this island. See if that works. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you see some brown boxes there. Those need to be unpacked. But all the black bins are empty for the most part. I think there's like one more thing. We just need to put some stuff up, and we're basically done, honestly. We're like 95% done. So, no, we're doing pretty good, actually. There we go. Back in action. As the kitchen chain, yeah, seems like a bit of a down for size round. No, actually, the kitchen's much bigger. Actually, the kitchen is quite a bit bigger. I mean, in the sense that the area is a lot bigger, but there are walls, I guess, kind of gives it some contour, is the best way I can put it. But the new kitchen is actually pretty good. Pretty sizable. We're able to store everything. Like, absolutely everything has a place it can go to. And strangely enough, when we were looking through this place and doing a tour and whatnot and see if we wanted to move in and stuff like that, we were looking around and we were like, this place seems smaller. But then we moved in and we're like, wait, this place is like insanely bigger. I didn't know how we fucked that up that badly. Alright, so we're gonna mix this until we get whitish looking egg whites. Look, it'll make sense. Assuming this works. really is doing is mixing air into the bowl or into the egg whites so that it makes kind of a fluffy looking thing. Look, I'm not good with science words, okay? I don't know much about cooking words and techniques. I just know how to make shit happen. You kind of see it a little bit, maybe. How it's getting a little bit more bubbly and stuff like that. I'm trying to get to like the shiny, bubbly to start. Then we're gonna add sugar afterward, and then that's what will make the meringue. I don't know how shiny / bubbly you expect to get it, but it's pretty good actually. Here's one more rigmarole. So just kind of give you a little bit of a close-up on that, just to make sure that we're on the same page. You know, just nice bubble. Nice little bubble there. You can kind of see it right there. Nice, foamy, shiny, all that good stuff. It might be the angle, really, because like, if this is all you can see of the kitchen, it does look really small. But if I place you on the actual outside of the kitchen, for example, like that. Hold on, I'm really bad at angling this. Then it probably looks a lot overall bigger, where I can like stand in like different corners and quadrants, and still bump into stuff because I'm really bad at placing things. I can probably close the dishwasher because the dishwasher streams over. So yeah, it's a little bit more sizable. Yo, Jen, how's it going, fam? Hope you're doing well. Happy holidays to you both, actually. I hope you're doing good. It's good to hear from both of y'all. You both are awesome. I like your family. I know I really only met your family technically once, but I like your family. Alright. What I need to do is find another pen so I can continue writing down this recipe. Hopefully this pen works better. Yes, thank goodness. Alright, you know what? I'm not dragging you all on another adventure back into my office. I'm gonna write down the rest of the recipe real quick. Enjoy the music, chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in like 1 minute. We're back at it again, the Krispy Kreme. Alright. Thank you for your patience. I apologize that I forgot that my main recipe book, my phone, is not a recipe book right now. Alright, so we need to get some sugar. I just need to figure out how much sugar and the folding process he expects me to do once I get it all in. So, let's get this going. Alright. Yo, Celadon, how's it going? How's it going, Queen? Thank you much for the continued support. You are a lifelong friend, and I greatly appreciate that about you. Hell yeah. Alright, let me catch up also the chat too. Just as well, yeah, see you now. Okay, awesome. He's gone in time to commit acts of hubris. I can't believe it, the Empress of Myth. She's gonna destroy my world. I'm taking over the stream and trying to... I mean, I wouldn't mind, because that gives me an excuse to start over on that process. Time to restart the dishwasher straight to demand and time to hack the bitch. 20 just like shades on. I'm in. I'm gonna turn on the microwave. He's gotta reheat his Happy Meal from McDonald's, so I understand, Shin Ramsey. You gotta reheat that meat. Alright. So, I need 1 tablespoon of sugar. And speaking of tablespoon, I should probably clean up my tablespoon. You know, I just wondered, can you make meringue by using honey instead of actual granular sugar? I don't know, just a thought, a random thought. I'm not planning on it, but it's just, I don't make much meringues. Says man who's made 2 meringues in the last month. But, I don't know, it's kind of a thought process on there. Alright. And try to dry it out so the sugar doesn't stick to it. Alright, so the process is 1 tablespoon, mix in slowly, whisk low, until it's incorporated, repeat. That's up. Alright. Then repeat again. 1 tablespoon, whisk low. Like I said, I'm going in blind on this too, so I don't know the exact process he's coming for. But feel free to ask questions anyway if you have them. Oh, I have something for you? You have something for me? What do you possibly have for me? Besides a hug and a good joke. Oh, there we go. So that's gonna look more like meringue. And if I kept going, I probably could make a meringue out of it, but shockingly, you want some more sugar in there. I mean, I guess that's how we know it's good. I guess that's how we know it's good. It's a lot of sugar in there. Oh, that's dramatic. Tastes good. Alright. And a 3rd tablespoon of sugar. I got a little bit short, so there's more in there. 3rd tablespoon of sugar, and then we'll whisk it on high. Alright, let me catch up. It tells me Italian meringue can be made with honey. Oh shit! Oh man, I might have to try that someday. That's something for you. Hello, Allison. Yo, Allison, thank you much for the subscription. Hella appreciate the support. Stay awesome out there. God, I know I've said it every stream, but I still really enjoy your name a lot. I see frame drops. Thanks for the heart 20. 20, thank you. Thanks for the gift. Wait, gift subs? Hold on a sec. What? Why doesn't it show me the gift subs? In that case. Or, holy shit! 20, please. What the fuck? The 5 bomb didn't show up. It did not show up. So I'm wondering if Allison's like, well, I don't know why I got credit for it. I just got gift subbed. I was like, I literally didn't do anything. I just showed up. My work here is done. Well, 20. Holy shit. Thank you much for the 5 sandwiches. Oh my gosh, 5 sandwiches. I can only eat 4 sandwiches. 5 sandwiches is my limit. I can't go any further than that. Yo, thank you much for the support, man. I seriously appreciate it. That's insanely awesome of you. I would still say insanely not necessary, but I still greatly appreciate that a whole fucking lot, man. I probably got some emotes too. Just assume I got emotes and I'm thanking you for them also, because it doesn't show on the phone. Alright, we're gonna whistle some high until we actually get the stiff peaks that you see probably in every single cooking show you've ever seen in your life. Let's go. But all meringues are just incorporating errors and egg whites with sugar. It becomes shiny, it becomes sticky. It becomes very, very white. And this whole sentence can be construed in a very sexualized way. You all can kind of see it now. You'll see it after that. What we want is stiff peaks at the end of it, the usual. And so like I said, do not do this by hand. Please do not do this by hand. Like absolutely do not do this by hand. It will take you forever. This is already been like a minute or two, or like, no, like 4 or 5 minutes of doing this with a hand mixer. Unless you have nothing to do for like 40 minutes to 50 minutes. Like I said, maybe watch a long TV show. Use a hand mixer, please. As someone with jacked arms, it still sucks. Well, it's starting to look good. It's starting to stiffen up quite a bit. Well, that's starting to look really good, actually. I like stiffen up really fast. I'm gonna let it go a real smidge longer, but I think it's good. That's looking good. That's looking really good. Ah! Yeah! And always the fun way of doing this is, you know, make sure your meringue's really stiff and good. You pop it over your head like this, and make sure it doesn't fall. So, meringue is good. There's only one reason I did that on stream, because if it failed, you all would have had Twitch clips for days, and I would have been the most popular streamer on the history of Twitch. But if it didn't fail, then I look like I know what I'm actually doing. See, it was an OS. And you all were my pawns. Oh, you got hit. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. Alright, that's correct. Yeah, I don't use Prime even. I just really happen to split a sub either way. Hey, yeah, make sure you use hold that L and the smirking smug face. Done by hand salon. I only just recently got hand myself. Unlike you are a fucking insane person. But I'm glad to see you. Yo, Corgi, you too! Oh my gosh, that emote is so freaking good. Gonna be some leftovers? Hey, yo, you should have some good Christmas leftovers, right? I imagine you do. Yeah, best method of checking. Please only do is with cold cooking. Or like, not at all. Not at all. Or not at all. Or just don't do it. That's the alternative. But I mean, you can even see like hanging off of this. Like, it has not dropped like the last minute. It's good. Like, I can also do that and say, oh yeah, that's pretty stiff peaks. So, it's all good. I'm confident. I'm confident in my speed, you know. And my meringue making skills. Alright, next. He has a very interesting way of incorporating the meringue into the batter. So, I don't think I need this anymore. I just need probably a spatula would be the best. Keep everything soft. So yeah, the other half meringue is when you're folding it or putting it into anything, you want to try to keep the air in there. Now I'm saying this because the way he's saying to do it in his instructions is pour a third of it in, whisk it with a very specific method. Whisk and not folded it. We're not folding it. If you fold it in, it keeps kind of this bigger layers and whatnot, and kind of this puffiness. But this one, he actually wants you to whisk it in. So, I'm just following instructions, alright? Just finished having a Boxing Day dinner with the family, and I am tired from too much. No, you're living your best life, Corgi. I love it. It's a fuzzy 50-50 for sure, hell yeah. Let's see, perfect sell as a seated celebrity chef. Gordon Ramsay comes up, it's fucking raw! As you don't know how you cook blue chicken. That's not a thing! Clearly you don't understand my perfect cooking skills. Allow me to show you how I would roast a overzealous chef. Who the fuck you talking about? And now I'm done impersonating everyone. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna actually do. I'm using spatula to get about a third out. Estimating a third. That's a better. That's a better. Alright, so the spatula third out. And a very specific method that he says to do is go back and forth while turning the bowl. I've never seen this method before, but I'm willing to try something new. If it works, it works. It's his recipe, not mine. And who am I to say I think I know better than you on a recipe that I'm making for the first time? I'm not a chef. I'm just a dude in his kitchen. I'm just a guy. Just a guy with a shirt. Who likes playing fighting games. Likes hanging out with friends. Likes telling good jokes, but most people think are bad jokes. You know, just normal, everyday folk. And that's why I'm happy you are here today on this wonderful Saturday, post-holiday. Now you keep doing this. I don't know how hard I'm supposed to be doing this, but since it's meringue, I'm being very gentle. Mostly dissipated into the batter. So, I'm going to make some assumptions on this. That said, everything does look good so far. At the very least, everything does look good. Alright, so that's mostly disappeared. So we do it again. Oh shit, cookie sheet, oh shit, bossy cow! Happy Saturday to you. Hope your holiday was good, fam. It's good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, we hit the sub goal for this cookie stream extraordinarily fast. And then I set up another sub goal, and then that got hit extraordinarily fast. I had to turn off sub goals. I'm like, okay, I can't keep up with you all. As 20 throws another 5 subs anyway, my way. Fucking madman. Alright, let's try this again here. So we do this twice. Let's keep going at that. But how's it going, bossy cow? Hope you're well, buddy. Hope Seattle is treating you well. It's pretty warm in Colorado, all things considered. So we're doing pretty good. That congrats on the sub goal. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I definitely hit sub goals at the exact about rate that I feel like I can do cooking streams for. The holiday has been a little bit special, unfortunately, so I've been a bit delayed for you all, so I do apologize for that. But, no, it's like, I do hit sub goals with about this consistency for me to say, like, I like the amount of times I hit it, so I get about like once a month of cooking stream, once every month or 2 months, and that's just about the right amount of time for me to prepare something like every Saturday to cook for the week. The holiday season's been a bit weird, just because, you know, I've been a lot more relaxed about me eating. Alright. And I'm gonna do this again. Alright, that's what the instructions say. But, Yo, Groggy Pistol, how's it going? First got your real snow of winter day. Oh, we've long since had our first snow. The thing about Colorado specifically is that we get snows whenever the fuck we want to. But how's it going, Groggy Pistol? Happy Saturday. I think you're a Saturday. I think you're a Saturday train right now for you. Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your holidays have been good. Alright. So we're mostly disappearing. I think this is the amount of disappearance that we're wanting. Alright. Now he says, then now we fold everything in. So let's get to the shot. Yeah, not warm here. Yeah, this is like very Seattle-esque. After this, okay, you show your friend the video of you making it, and so they can make fun of my mistakes. The other half, I'm not gonna lie, for some of it, is I don't remember who gave it to me, so I have to try to find it somehow. I have to find like who gave me this freaking recipe. I don't remember. It was so long ago too. At least I think it was long ago. This whole year has not been kind to us. All right. Try to fold everything in. It has gained a lot of volume though. It does seem like kind of that bright sort of gelatinous meringue, I guess is the best way to put that, going on in here. So I'm not the best at folding either, but try to incorporate the last of everything. Try to keep the last meringue. But that's it. It does smell good. It does look good. It has plenty of vanilla bean in there. I can see that. Alright. I'm not going to need a whole bunch more, honestly. It seems fine. Once again, it tastes extraordinarily good. Which is a good sign that the batter tastes good. Alright. Next up is it's cooking. It's cooking the things. Alright, let me find a sufficient pan. Alright. Also, one of the new things about being in a new apartment and cooking in a new apartment is that you don't know what burners you like or don't like for certain situations. This thing seems to get really hot really fast, so I kind of don't want to use it. So I'm not going to use it. I'm just not going to use it. I'll pull out another stick pan because... Alright. Once this closes, I'll be good. There we go. There's some heat going on this bad boy. I probably should have started that a bit sooner, but I did not. Puff these eggs away because we're Americans. We have to refrigerate our eggs. Europe laughs at us in unison. And give that a few minutes while we talk about stuff. All right. But, you know, just get it close in on the batter real quick here. You can see a little bit of the lumps of the meringue still in there, so that's still looking pretty good. All right, I'm like not aiming down enough because I can't see on this side of the camera. I guess I could point it. Huh. I have the ability to do that, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, there we go. So you can see the batter there. The meringue's kind of folded in and everything like that, so we're good on that. And the meringue turned out good. Yeah. And next up, we're just heating this up and gonna be good to go. So, okay, I had to do that. So we have a few minutes here. There we go. All right. Food and drink. It only looks like food to me. You fool. You buffoon. You simply think that I don't have a drink. That's where you're wrong, my friend. This is the coffee grounds you gave me. This is your power, Tim. And you've already forgotten it, you fool. That's some good-ass coffee. Happy Saturday to you, Tim. I'm glad your holidays were good, buddy. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I had that jar, I had that costume. I gotta make that today. Damn it. I remembered I had that. Yeah, so Artesian, I think it was you who were saying, like, I should try a Turkish recipe and stuff like that. So, one of the things I did grab from there, from the Armenian bakery, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I heard it once, is some kash soup. Kash soup. Or, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. That's how you pronounce it. I heard it once, and I had to run with it. So I had some kash soup that they told me to hook up to. The way they said to consume it was, you get some sides, you get the soup and stuff like that. You eat some of the sides. You take a sip of the soup, and then you take a shot of whatever you're drinking that day. And then you repeat until either the soup or the drink is gone. So I'm like, well, that sounds like fun, I suppose. I think so. I'm excited to try this out today. I'm gonna make it later on, but I forgot I had that, and I need to make it. But there we go. Give me the letters. Alright, so this is a bit weird. Their website spells it X-A-S-H. X, like X, A-S-H. When I put it into Google, it wanted to correct it to cash, like C-A-S-H. But then Google found it to be K-H-A-S-H. So I'm more inclined to still believe that's correct, the K-H-A-S-H, but that's the best way I found it, at least. But yeah. Let's see, it feels weird seeing the new place, since I remember the big kitchen from the last stream. See, this actually happened to Artesian also. Corgi. The kitchen's actually bigger. It just doesn't look like it when you're up close. But like, if you put everything outside of the kitchen, like, I actually have a lot of space. I have a lot of space in here. Like, it's actually bigger than our old kitchen. Much more counter space, much more storage space. It's just like one for one better than the old kitchen. Alright, I'm gonna move some stuff around here so I can get you all a little bit closer to the grilling process. It's not grilling, it's frying. It's a pancake. Alright. Put some stuff here and there. Put the batter over here. This can go away. But everything we have in our kitchen from our old kitchen, like, we were struggling to put stuff away. We have a home and much more space in this kitchen than we ever did in our old one. This kitchen is just bigger, period. Like, absolutely just bigger, so. Well, they were good until I stopped chatting with you last night. And I get to go yell at the neighbors to find out who said they wanted to throw Christmas dinner in my yard and give Theo a... What the fuck? Those... Oh... Okay, that's more than a talking to. If you need a bouncer to roll up with you, look, I know what neighborhood you live in. They'll be just terrifying me just on site, so that's actually fucked up. That's actually fucked up. I hope Theo's okay, though. I really hope Theo's okay. But I think I redeemed Yuletide? Oh shit, okay. Sorry, like, I have to catch up. 2 festive memories go? Oh damn, alright, hold on a sec. Yeah, your neighbors are fucking terrible. Pronunciation is fake and variable, Kosh or Posh or Kalaposh. Okay, I'm so far behind. So I'm inclined to believe that XASH was a thing. Alright, so 2 Christmas time stories. Actually, one's really easy. Because so when I was a kid, I still have a very huge sweet tooth. So you see these things, right? They're like singularly wrapped milk chocolate cherries with syrup inside of it. It's super good. I love these things as a kid. And my mom realized I love these things as a kid. I just kind of slammed them one year. And so she decided, okay, well, I need to keep this out of sight and give it to my son, like, you know, at a respectable, like, on Christmas Day, maybe like once, like a week leading up to or something like that. I found those motherfuckers day 1, and I slammed the whole package. I had one, like, I'll just have one, she won't notice, like my kid mentality. And then I'm like, well, just one more, she won't notice. And then I just thought, like, to myself, like, someone just snapped inside my head. It's like, look, she's going to notice. So I should just might as well eat all of them. Because I can't get in any more trouble eating 2 of them than how much will I be in eating all of them. So I ate all those motherfuckers. And I know people don't agree with this and whatnot, and I have my own perceptions of it and whatnot, but at least in our family, the form of punishment is getting your ass whooped. They get the belt or a tree branch from outside, and they spank your ass. That was probably the 4th worst one I've ever received, and it was deserved. Don't get me wrong, that was 100% deserved. I don't think there was a single situation that ever resorted to that, and it wasn't entirely deserved. I was a dumb fucking kid. I definitely don't. I'm not one of the people who look on getting spanked as a kid in resentment, because I'm like, every time I've gotten spanked, I'm like, oh yeah, that was really fucking dumb. That was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. Should have listened there. You all right? But I know that on the other hand, it does cause mental issues with other folks who are not so fortunate. So I'm kind of a mixed stance on that. I know it worked for me type of thing, but I know it absolutely destroys other people. So that's kind of my overall very lighthearted stance on that. But thank you for proving me that slippery slope is actually not a fallacy. Oh, you can't hear with the music on? Oh, apologies. Let me turn that down. I can turn that down. Yeah, I hope your pub's gonna be alright though. Seems better than not 100% yet. Hoping that they're just dumb. They probably honestly thought they were being really nice, but it's like, no, you can't feed dogs like everything. So I really hope he's okay. Thanks for the call out, by the way, Ath123. I turned the music down a little bit more, and hopefully that should make things a little bit better. Say Kash. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just say Kash and just like go with that. Okay, I'm also just catching up before I start on the second Yuletide story. Also, that's warm enough actually. Let me actually get some pancakes started real quick, and then I will, where's my oil? Where's my oil? I just used it yesterday. Where did she put it? Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. Okay. I don't know why it's over here. It should be next to the stove for quick access. In fact, let me grab the other one too. I keep all my quick use stuff right next to the stove. So I was just really confused. Oh, 1/8 out. Oh, apologies. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna get you all a little bit closer. I'm gonna get pancakes started real quick, and I guess the best way to go about this is just spoon it out. Or not spoon it out, cup it out. With my fancy metal. That's fine actually. My fancy metal cups. Pop that over to the side here. I'm gonna have to wash the bottom of that. Hopefully someone helps me remember. I don't know why, but I hope one of y'all do. Alright, there we go. Now I'll pop one in. Oh, actually, no, I need to wait a bit. I'm really bad about this. This pancake secret number 1. Your first pancake will be the worst of the pancake bunch. It's just a rule. I don't know why that is. It just is. But one of the ways I help alleviate that is I spray the oil on there, I let it warm up for a bit, and then I spray another helping, and then I let it warm up for even longer. Because it's usually a temperature thing, so I need to be a lot more patient. So, with that, I'll just go to my second story. I have to think, though. I told the Rampage story, yes. I told the Rampage World Tour story. Let me think. I have to think through. Because I've had some uneventful Christmases too. No, that didn't happen, actually. I was like, maybe I had a Christmas in Beijing when I was studying abroad, but no, that was after. Let me think for a bit. Because once again, all my stories have to do with me being an absolute shithead when I was a kid, so it's just like... Oh, yes. Oh, duh. Why don't I talk about those stories? So, up until I was about, like, And you can laugh at me for this, I don't mind. Up until I was about like 12 or 13, I had the belief in Santa. I believed in Santa until I was like 12 or 13 or so. And it wasn't a matter of my parents actually breaking it out to me. It was more of a matter of me just deciding like, okay, look, I've been up for like 48 hours. Fuck this guy. He ain't real, or he's a coward. So, one of the nights. So one thing our local news station does, which is really cool, is, and I think other news stations adapt this too, but one thing our news station does is, okay, fine. I really probably want to be like actually facing the camera, but I'm pretty bad at it. So one of the things that our news channel did was that it had like a Santa radar on it. And so, you know, I'd be watching at like 9 p.m. and like waiting for like the Santa radar to kind of go somewhere near my place. And like when it said like it was starting to come around to like where my neighborhood was, I pretended to go to sleep. I rushed downstairs. I had a blanket and I pretend to be asleep. And like, all right, so once that motherfucker comes through here, I'm gonna catch this asshole. I'm gonna catch this dude. And so I pretended I was asleep. I closed my eyes, and then about 7.6 seconds later, I was. it was 8 a.m. afterward. Just it's 8 a.m. Fuck. I didn't even last that long. God damn it. It's like I didn't even try. It was 9 p.m. How did I fuck him so badly? I just remember that. Like, I got my blanket, ran downstairs. I was super excited. Fake I'm asleep. Put that blanket over. And like, even later, my parents told me about that night too. And they were like, yeah, that was the easiest Christmas ever. You were out so fast that we're just like, shit, we could go to bed early. They just put the stuff out and they went back upstairs. And it's probably shit like that that made me believe in Santa for a lot longer than I maybe should have believed in Santa for. Just because it's like, that feels like magic, right? Because you go downstairs and then instantly you're asleep and then there's presents in the morning. And it's like, well, the only way that could possibly happen is obviously magic. Duh. Like, there's no other possibilities in this world. Clearly, that's the only thing that could have happened. So, that was kind of a pathetic attempt to catch Santa. I had a lot of attempts, but that was probably my, by far, worst attempt. I had some good attempts, and my parents hated those ones. Alright, let me do from back here, actually. I'm realizing I have a lot more counter space. I'm just not used to using it yet, so... There we go. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I was just like, I was super excited the whole time, and I just out. Laying snares around a Christmas tree. I think I did do the Home Alone thing, actually, once. And I laid out cars around the Christmas tree. Did I? No, I totally did that. I fucking did that. That might have been a pissed off year for my parents. I might have lost a gift that year. Alright, so now everything's hot. You can start seeing, well, you can't probably, but the oil's starting to brown. You can smell it a little bit. It should be hot enough for this first round, and that hopefully will not make a bad pancake. So we're going to scoop up some pancake batter. Also, let me know if I need to provide any other stories or rewards or anything like that, because I can't see it on my stream, phone stream, so. Also, one thing I'm surprised about for these pancakes here is that it actually doesn't use any sort of baking soda, powder, or anything like that. So these probably aren't going to fluff up really big like either, like very American style or Japanese style pancakes that you might have seen before. I mean, I'm sure they'll be good, but I don't think they'll puff up as much. But we'll see what happens. I don't think it'll do much because there's no acting agents in here. Also, let me get a plate so I can pop these somewhere real quick. I just remember there's one silly thing I love about dialects. There's arguments about what bread rolls are called in some areas of the UK. My area calls them bread cakes. Some call them cobs, and some call them baps. I mean, I'm biased towards baps for specific reasons. Verbal wars are fought over bread names. Yeah, there was actually a verbal war I was thinking about the other day, and I was going to actually add it to the stream. I forgot now. It wasn't potato, it wasn't tomato. It was something along those lines, though.
I can't remember what it was now. Yeah. You have 15 Yuletide. Hold on a sec. Can I check that? No, it doesn't show me on the action, which sucks. It says consistently exudes an air of chemicals similar to chloroform. Oh my gosh. Calvin Hobbes is the reason I stopped believing in Santa. Oh, that's fair. I didn't get into Calvin Hobbes until way late into life, so that's also on me. And I see, apparently one time I got spanked, all I did was glare. Or start crying. Yeah, like, going back a few steps, Emperor's a Myth, like, that's like one time that's like, no, that's very undeserved, though. That's just like, you did something wrong that you didn't know was wrong. Whereas, my parents are like, look, we told you like 3 times this thing is wrong, don't fucking do it. And I'd be like, but what if I do it and you don't catch me? And then they catch me. So it was just like, duh. You're being really dumb. You're thinking you can get away with shit that you can't get away with. Stop doing that. Act right. Just fucking act right. Alright. Also, I'm starting with one just to kind of see how it turns out a little bit. Trying to be patient. I'm really bad about being patient with these sort of things. Especially on the first pancake. The rest of them, they start slapping out really fast. But it's this first one that's like, I have to be patient. I have to let it rock. I have to really let it cook on one side deeply. And then I can flip it over. And then the rest of them start coming out like hot cakes. Yeah. Oh no, please don't talk about dialects. It reminded me about how German has like 7 words for potato. 2 of them are noodle and poodle. Pronounced exactly like noodle and poodle. Oh. Hey, good job, me. Good job, me. Do you believe in the oil temperature check of drop a little flour into it? Personally, no. I've been burned by that more times than I've actually succeeded with it. So I'm not of that school. I'm the school of smoke. I'm the school of smoke and smell. That's just me, though. My lady's the school of water and flour. I'm school of smoke and smell. Gosh. But bread names, I'm still blown by the bread names. I'm sorry. Bread cakes, cobs. Wow. Oh, I was glaring while I was getting... Jesus! You won't break me, coppers! You can't fuck with me. I'm the toughest motherfucker. You might have the power, but I'm the toughest one here. Terrifying your brother all the same is super good. Oh, the patience pays off, baby. Hell yeah. Look at that nice, deep brown on that. Thing is skinny as fuck, but that is a nice, deep brown in there. And it still smells super good on top of everything else. Oh shit! It's the doctor! It's the doctor himself! I can't let him see me cook! We gotta get out of here! We gotta go! We gotta run! The door's locked! Shit! How's it going, Doc? Thank you for gracing my stream. You're a person who I really look up to when it comes to cooking stuff on stream. And you're seeing me on one of my more plain recipes, so... Oh yeah, a solid meal. Oh, yeah, you're such a good host when it comes to cooking stuff. Well, I can't say I've stolen the idea of doing a cooking stream from you. Had I seen your stream first, and then had the idea, I would have said, yeah, I would have pulled it out from you. Absolutely, 100%. You are such a good host of your streams, and I absolutely love watching your cooking streams a lot. Because you're so damn knowledgeable, and you're just a cool guy. But that is a handsome looking pancake. And now these are starting to come out pretty nice. Will start to come out pretty nicely. But welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, I gotta catch up because I ran off my phone and I was actually reading stuff. Born with natural stink. Yeah, that's so badass. I wish I could like be tough enough to glare while I'm getting spanked. Just like... No, I was gonna say I was a crybaby. No, I still am. I'm pretty emotional. If I got spanked now because I got in trouble, I'd probably still cry. Spanked a couple of times because of the hot sauce right on the tongue or the time I was in my room. The hot sauce on the tongue sounds like so much like your family, Tim, actually. You all have like the golden tongue family. You all say very clever and funny things. Well, most of y'all. I won't say names of the person who doesn't, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. Pancake day step 5, but pancake time, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. And then from here on out, everything should heat up pretty fast on top of the pan. Don't really have to wait too much. You can use butter, obviously. I use pan just because habits are hard to break. When I'm used to doing cutting and dieting stuff like that, spray oils are your best freaking friend. Because oil raises up the calories just super easily. So having something like that you can spray for a bit is super easy. So I'm just used to using it. Use butter, it will be more flavorful. Use peanut oil, you'll get a different flavor out of it. Use whatever the hell you're comfortable with. It really doesn't super duper matter. Well, I would say not use olive oil, but you know, fuck it. Do whatever you want. You're an adult, probably. I mean, except for like Shin Ramsey. Like, everyone else is an adult. I think Shin Ramsey is actually officially an adult now. Let's go ahead and get 2 on here, so I don't like cook all day. And also put it a little bit closer. It's gonna be an oblong pancake, but I also don't want to be here all day. Oh no, they're combining! Good tie! I'll just cut them out, it's fine. Actually, I'll let it cook for a little bit and then I'll cut them so they have a form on top of it. Oh, so I gotta catch up because this chat is my family. You'll never know, Tim. It's an absolute mystery. It's definitely not the guy who made an unintentionally stereotyped racist-esque joke at me and then told the same joke 5 minutes later. Definitely not him. Oh, gosh. Can I explain what Pam is? Oh, that's true, huh? Alright, so Pam is a spray oil, I guess is the best way to put it. In this case, it's a small canola oil blend. I usually use it for pancakes specifically. Just has like some propellant in it to spray it out and gives it a very light coating over whatever you're making or whatever you're spraying. And so if you're also making something and you need to spray like a little bit of oil on top of something, that works perfectly too. Comes in olive oil variants too. They're pretty nice, honestly. If you just need a light coating of oil, it works out really, really well for that. Listen, I just want myself a peppery, dangerous pancake with sesame oil. Sesame oil would be really freaking good, actually. Get a nice little nutty flavor in there. Oh, that'd be so good. Sunflower oil is... Oh yeah, sunflower oil actually would have been used in this recipe normally, but I don't have sunflower oil, so I just use peanut oil to get that flavor in there instead. Great British... DM that to me because I don't want to click on anything right now, just in case it, like, sends me out of the stream and then, like, doesn't want to return. I'm really, really scared. I'm really, like, scared to click on anything because I'm like, what if it destroys the stream? I don't know. Send it to my DMs, though. Alright, so now... Yeah! That's looking good. That's looking pretty good. Is edge weight pancake looking good? Oh, yes. Edge weight pancake is looking really good. Ah! Well, not that big of a deal. There we go. We can fit 2. It'll be a very tight fit, but we can fit 2. It won't be as pretty along the way, but, you know, that's pancake-like. The reason why I say there's not much science behind pancakes, because there's just always these things that just don't go right, I feel like, every time I make pancakes. So I'm just like, this time it just didn't rise up. I used the exact same recipe, and today is just like, nope, I don't feel like it. Oh, gosh. Oh, yes, the scuffler. The scuffler? You're bullshitting me, Atizi. You're bullshitting me. The scuffler is not a name for bread. No, I refuse to believe it. Where's my coffee? Refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that that's a real word. You're just making shit up. You're just trying to fuck with me. You are trying to fuck with me. Need to sacrifice you a pancake? Yeah! I don't know how long you were here for the tech talk that I was having over the first pancake. But I was solely just saying that, like, no, that's absolutely a thing. Your first pancake, for whatever reason, just never turns out right. It just doesn't happen. I've been training myself to better everything. So hence why I was telling Teasian that it's like, you can do the flour check for sure on the oil, but I'm of the sight and smell caliber. Once I start smelling that see that smoke, start smelling that burning a little bit, I'm like, okay, now it's ready for the first pancake. And thankfully, thank God, it worked out instead of me looking like a bum on stream. More than normal, that is. So I'm like, yes, the first one turned out good. So we're safe from here on out. Just because they're morally and factually wrong doesn't mean I'm wrong for saying that they say it. I just refuse to believe you. I'm just pretending that this isn't a thing. Ooh. I'm actually touching them now. Oh, that's... Yeah, these are actually, like, very bread-like, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, white bread-like in here. It feels really good. I wish I could explain it, but it's very, very pillowy. Like, after that first one, came out very crisp and whatnot. These second ones are, like, really pillowy. Like, I don't know if I can show, like, the pillowiness on stream, but, like, maybe if I just, like, tap it. No, it's really, you can't see the fine details. You can kind of see, like, that small riffle of it. Like, oh, I can't explain it. It's what pains me about not having people over. I can't just, like, check this out. Hey, check this out. It's hot. This is the good shit. Alright. A little bit of patience. Hold on, I gotta be patient here a little bit. Just gotta big chill. My white screen. Tim, I really hope what you're doing is you're in your downstairs living room and you just have me on the big screen. You're just like, this sucks. Why am I using this TV for this? Dude's streaming on his potato ass cell phone and I'm watching on my widescreen television. Oh gosh. Smoke as in mild vapor? Oh, no. I mean, as in, I guess mild vapor, I guess is the best way to put it. No, there's a smoking, like, you see like a light little mild vapor, a little bit of smoke, somewhere in between that too. It's not just vapor, but it's a little bit of like, I see the browning, I can see a little bit of the mild vapor coming up on this one. Just a little bit like that. But that really only applies to like the first pancake, just because you have to get the grill really hot so you don't have a sacrificial pancake, as Doc put it, which I love that term, by the way. That's super, super good. Alright. And basically, this is just gonna be it until we have, I guess, what seems like will be like 40 fucking pancakes. Oh my god. Dude said it serves 4. Like, good god. I'm gonna have like, I'm gonna have a lumberjack stack of pancakes. My lady's gonna come back from work and be like, what the shit happened? And I'm like, you know, just things. Oh gosh, you can fall asleep on those pancakes. There we go. That's a good way of putting that. You can fall asleep on these pancakes. I'd be very sad if you did, but Yorkshire for a particular type of bread cake, bread roll. What the fuck? I don't believe you still. Favorite move of pancakes is put down, dollop, and let it cook for a while. Oh shit! I didn't even think about that, dog. That's super smart. And then drizzle some more after it's been cooked for a bit, and then you get some double thick pancakes. Okay, so you put like one layer down. Essentially, you're layering your pancakes then. So you put like one layer down, you let it cook for a bit, and then you put another layer on top of it, like let it spread out a bit, and then you get some double thick pancakes. I think I've seen this somewhere too. Like the text in my head, like I understand it. Fuck it. We're gonna try. How done do you let it get before you put the second layer on? Since I have the Nintendo Power Strategy Hotline on the stream right now, about how long do you let it cook? Do you wait for the bubbles to stop, kind of halfway-ish through that, anything like that? Your wife just gets a text of, I'm making pancakes tonight. She comes back, and she's like, I've had a long day, I'm just gonna go lay down for a bit. She puts her head on the pillow. Why are there 50 pancakes in this pillow? It's comfortable, but it's also uncomfortable because it's pancakes on my pillow. Alright, so as long as the bubbles form, you're probably fine, but definitely wanted to go further than you would with a regular pancake. Gotta play chicken with them. Alright, let's fucking go. I like this. You've posed a challenge to me now, and now I'm doubly into this. Alright. So as long as the bubbles form, you're probably fine, but you want to go further. Alright, so a slight bit further, and then bubbles forming And it's very bubbly because of the meringue in here. And I probably don't want a full scoop, but let's try let's start with this. Let's see if I can just start layering a little bit with this. And I'm just gonna do it softly, slowly, passionately. Just really get those edges in there, but without going too far so it doesn't spill off the edges per se. Except I'm like, stop dripping. That's the point. I'm like, stop dripping. I'm done. All right, that spilled off, but we have a round 2. That's fine. We're learning here. We're trying new shit. All right. All right. Stop a lot earlier this time because that just keeps dripping. It's much more drippy than I wanted it to be. Yeah, that was a little bit much. I think I see the idea. All right, so I think spreading it out will allow it to kind of trap itself in, which is good. And see, that one's actually staying on pot. That's like not cooking anymore. Okay, so that one is a little bit closer to what I want there, because for the most part, it's actually stopping its movement. This one's gonna be a monstrosity, and I'm gonna love every second of it. No, this makes both of them harder. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna slop fest over this. But I eat a lot of egg whites, and that's, if you don't put the top on top of that, that's just a slop fest. That's flying somewhere. I gotta get dinner of my own. Oh, for sure, TZ, and have a good one. Have a good dinner. I hope you eat some real good stuff. I don't know if you have any holiday feasts going on, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna see if I can form that top just a bit more since I have these edges out here. But I think we should be good on this one. Oh, we're beyond good on that one, actually. Actually, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Just gotta scrape it off. That is a deep golden brown, though. That looks really good. Outside of, like, you know, splattering the other half of the pancake on top of the other one, but it's still good. It's still good, baby. All edible. Dude, yeah, they look. Oh, man. And man, if I can just combine that technique with this recipe, like, we're gonna have the ultimate pancake. That is looking good. Also, belatedly, happy Saturday to you, Doc. I did the whole bit, and I didn't actually say hi to you. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Hopefully your holidays were good. We're getting our late brunch in here. Oh, that's so pillowy. Alright, so I can kind of hear some of the... You can kind of hear the pancake a little bit, like, along its sides. There's like, you have that slight bit of crunch of like, it's not cooked. But, man, there's some high rise on that, actually. I can kind of see it from the side here. There's some high rise on that, especially this one that actually ended up centering more to the middle. That is looking good. Alright, good. we're on some equal pages here. I'm glad that the bit hit home and said hi to you better than ever I could have ever said hi to you. But that said, thank you all for joining in. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully you're all having a good start to your weekend. Hopefully your holidays were good. Hopefully you're just being great. You know, just being good to yourselves and others and just having a good time. I know I am. I'm making pancakes. I'm making 1 billion pancakes. Actually, speaking of making 1 billion pancakes, new oven. Can I do things with this oven? How low does it go? Does it have a warm setting? The answer is no. It does not have a warm setting, but it has a 170 setting. That's basically warm. That should be fine. I'll probably start tossing these in here since I have a lot to go. I have a lot to go. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do what you gotta do. You all got days ahead of you. This is your weekend. This is your Omega streaming time. So, no, absolutely, do what you need to. Also, now that we're further away, I can actually turn that up and get my VOD action muted now. Hey, no, appreciate it, man. I greatly appreciate that coming from you. Because like I said, I think you're an absolutely wonderful host in general, you're a great streamer, but obviously. But when it comes to the cooking stream, I think you just have that very good way of explaining, talking about stuff, sharing your knowledge, associable to whatever you're cooking or not. And just in general, it's like, okay, I have this waiting period. Here, let's go do this other thing. Let's come hang out for a bit. I'm very envious of that, and it's a lot to me to hear that you feel like I'm rocking it too. So, I greatly appreciate that also. Actually, I probably should pull these off now. Okay. So yeah, now I'm seeing that bottom side of it. And it's a little bit, it has that little bit more thickness on there. Let's pull up this one too, so I'm not trying to show off. Yeah, like you can kind of see that extra layer in there now. I'm trying to touch it, but I'm also like trying not to touch it because it's hot. You can kind of see that double stacked layer in there, and it kind of forms that really nice crust. Like the crust you kind of maybe hear me flinging it, or cracking it a little bit. It's definitely there. And I like the feeling of it too, because it still has that very pillowy feeling on the inside. So that actually works out super, super well. And also, it lets me use more batter at once, because I made a shit ton of batter, it seems. Alright, I'm gonna keep mastering this, because that's a really cool technique to me, actually. Alright, let's try not stirring that too much, because there's still meringue in there. Alright, let's do one more on the very edge. Try to push it onto the side here. There we go. Alright, there we go. Internet says warm settings on ovens is usually 170 to 200. Okay, perfect. Then that works perfectly fine. I assume this plate can take up to 170, but if it can't, well, we'll all find out if that plate cannot take it then. But also, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Empress Smith. Thank you for looking out for the home crew. Oh, it wasn't even ready yet. Well, now it's ready. Now it's ready. Oh, gosh. But hopefully you're all doing well. Anything going on this weekend for you all as we finish up these cakes of life? What you all got going on? Stream stuff, cooking stuff, holidays with family, just going on a walk. Even a walk would be nice nowadays. Alright, so let that cook down for a bit. Kind of dab over the top, make a nice crust. Should finish off the center. Damn, that just sounds good. That should just be it. Put the oil away. Oh, I do got something to share. Might as well. Mike's Brewery got permission to have people inside again, so I might have a beer or three. You know what, Tim? Screw it. Let me know if you go. Let me know when you go. I got nothing going on. And I haven't been outside for like 4 weeks. So I would like to do that. I will bring some Gekio popcorn, because I know you don't know about Gekio popcorn. So recently, I ordered, some of you who see me on Twitter, I've ordered what amounted to be over $1,000 worth of popcorn. It was a group order for some folks in Colorado and everything like that. But not to say I don't have like $100 worth of popcorn. Mind you, these are 2 bags missing. Because I finished the caramel bag and we finished another bag the other day. But Gekio popcorn is the best damn popcorn out there, period. 100%. Like, nothing else compares even close to Popcorn Baron. So, it's definitely something worth checking out once he goes live with his final orders and everything like that. He should be going live very, very soon. Probably post-holidays after he's done doing his vacations this year. So, I'll be shilling for it. So, keep an eye on my Twitter if you're interested. Alright, put that there. Start on this one. Sorry, I'm like hyper-focusing on this because I don't want to fuck up too badly. Oh, it ran off a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. Alright, there we go. If we were 3 or 7, Corky's like, hey, yo, go in, it's your holiday. Oh yes, the tartlets and lemon curd. Oh yeah! And plus with the buttered rum on top of everything else, oh, that's super, super good. Oh, once again, I am jealous of the lemon curd. That sounds so good. Probably this afternoon at least, but I could probably convince to go tomorrow too. I think Common Creature coming down today, if that helps sway the way. I mean, I would rather see friends. And I mean, Amber will probably get off on time-ish, so, you know, I can probably just tell her to meet me over there too if she doesn't get off on time, because she'll be closer down that way, so it'll probably be today, honestly. You know, while I'm going under the holiday body experience, I might as well actually go get some good beers. We ironically actually have some Lone Tree beers in the fridge. And by we, I mean Amber drank most of them, but we did buy some. And by we, I mean her. On the other hand, I've been drinking White Claws. I almost killed a whole pack of White Claws yesterday, so there's also that. Yeah, still hours away. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Look, if you say I'm going right now, I will say, okay, I'm finishing my pancakes, and I'm bringing the pancakes down. You have to eat pancakes live in front of everyone. A Tuscan black pepper beef. Embers, you're killing me. You're killing me. You talk about all these good cooks. Do you post your cooks anywhere, or is it just you talk about the experience currently? Because I mean, I would sure love to see your cooks. I'm a huge fan of seeing other people cook a lot more. So, you know. If you post that anywhere, let me know. Oh, that, like, bounced off the edge. There we go. I can probably turn up the heat a little bit. But yeah, that popcorn is mad good. Like, you'll have some, you'll be like, wait, what the fuck? How? How is this so flavorful? It's like some sort of family recipe. And he's finally, like, making it available to the world. But he will never, ever tell you anything about it. I've asked so many times, and he clearly trusts me enough to like do a group order for part of a state. But at the same time, he will never tell me anything about the popcorn, his process, or nothing. I don't know how he does it, but that man had a cement mixer and he was making popcorn out of it. That's innovation, baby. Oh gosh, I have virtually 0 social media accounts. Okay, understandable. That's absolutely fine and cool. Makes me personally sad, but all the same, I do like when you come through and you tell me about your cooks also, on top of everything else. So, keep doing that. Keep up the good work. It's really nice. Oh gosh. I just sent you pics Matt sent me of the roast he made last night. It was marked down from 75 to 25. Damn! Okay, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely send me that way. Send that my way. Oh, I haven't tried it yet, actually. Oh. The sweetness comes through just so... It comes through... I don't want to say lightly. Light is not the word I'm looking for here. It comes through eloquently, I think is the best word I want to use for it. You definitely get the vanilla flavor in there. It definitely hits those notes super cleanly, but it kind of dances on your palate a little bit. I think is the best way I want to put that. That doesn't make any sense either. That's the end of the sentence. That didn't make any sense either. Fuck me. I don't know how to explain food. I'm not a technical talker. Unless it comes to fighting games, then I'm not a technical talker. But it definitely just kind of dances on the palate a little bit. But like intentionally so. It doesn't feel like it's a lack of flavor. It feels like it's a style, an expression of flavor. I think that's the best way I'm going to put that. Put these in here. Man, we have a stack of pancakes. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Looking like lumberjacks out here. A stack of pancakes. Alright. With the double stack power technique from the doc himself, we're unstoppable. Just like the Juggernaut. Go. Cook down a little bit more. But, also making sure I caught up on chat. Oh yeah, Corgi's just chilling in the background laughing. Okay, I'm like, did Corgis share their holiday, their weekend experience and what they're gonna get up to? No, Corgi's just laughing, having a great time. I appreciate Corgi. You can't not love Corgi. Come on now. Outside of like, you know, being a great mod on other channels and stuff like that, just general, just having a good time. You love to see it. Ever since Doc showed Chef John stuff one time, I've been cooking all sorts of new stuff. Every time I want something new, I go looking through Chef John's video for something that looks good. I actually don't know who Chef John is. I don't think I'm familiar with whoever that might be. I'll have to look it up though. Like, I don't know all the popular chef people. Like, someone got on me yesterday. My friend got on me yesterday. She was like, wait, you don't know Being with Bobbish? I'm like, I know them. I just haven't watched a single video of theirs yet. Because I get these very, very niche cooking channels. I mean, not that they're unpopular, they're just very niche. Like, very specific. Like, China Cooking Demystified is a channel that I watch a lot. There's also another Chinese cooking channel. I can't pronounce her name because I can only read, like, 2 letters from it. But it's like, Sheen something, whatever, but it's like an actual, like, translated Chinese cooking channel where she just makes a bunch of stuff. And the comments are all people who are just making fun of the closed captioning, which is really dumb because then you don't know if the recipe's good or not, or if you have any questions, you have no one to ask. So you're on your own for all that. There's My Name is Andong, which is a Chinese German dude who just kind of like, he cooks like how I do. He's like, I have this idea from this type of cooking concept, and I have this thing I want to cook. What if I combine these two ideas and see what happens? Fuck it, let's go. And then, of course, I mean, as everyone else who is really in the cooking world, like Kenji J. Lopez, Alt. Yeah, that's the last name. Lopez Alt. He's really fucking good. I have basically his cooking bible, The Food Lab, which, if you ever want to get into cooking like more in depth, read that freaking book. It is really good. That thing will teach you a lot about cooking and understanding cooking and making you not afraid to actually try different things with like theories. And that's kind of what upped my cooking a lot after a certain degree. God damn it, Corgi! Alright, we're back at it again with the Barbecue Pit Boys. Now, Barbecue Pit Boys don't usually do some indoor cooking like this one, but today we gonna try something a little bit different. You see, really, a stove is just another type of cooking style, which is similar to a barbecue, but it's just indoors. And the Barbecue Pit Boys don't do well with the cold winter, so we're gonna keep it inside here today. No other plans other than deadline panic over uni work. Not today, though. Today's a holiday. Not today, though. Soon, but not today. I will panic on my own free time. In which case, I totally feel that. I too went to college. Yo, who's Patoots? How's it going? Yo, yeah, we're making pancakes from... So one of my German friends, a long time ago, sent me a pancake recipe. Sent me their pancake recipe. I just never got around to making it, and this is my first time making it. So, here we are, making questionably German pancakes. I don't know if they're German or not, or if they're just like from his brain or not, and he just happens to be German. So I don't want to take credit away from a possibly German recipe, but I also don't want to like highly assume that just because he's German means it's a German recipe. So basically, I'm stuck in a mix. Alright. I think for these double stacks, I'm starting to cook them a little bit too long, so I'm going to start lowering the time I cook on these just a bit. But the stack is actually happening now, and we're also trying different techniques at the same time. Doc, or M_D_C_T came by and shared some pancake tech that they use, so I was like, oh shit, I'm going to try doing that too, so we're trying something new at the same time. Panic at work? That's me! That's me! I'm that guy! Who's John Donut? It's me, the panic guy! I'm John Donut! Oh, you on lunch now, John? I think you said you work weekends. Like all books, I'm slowly reading a better foundation for changing recipes and trying my own thing. Oh shit, yeah, Empress. And at the same time, Empress, you know, you have Doc obviously too, but you know, if you have any questions, you just want to run ideas by my way, let me know. Just hit me up. I might not check my Twitch messages all that much, but if you just have like an idea, like I'm cooking something in a few days, here's what I'm planning to do. Do you have any thoughts, ideas? Is this a good idea, bad idea? We'll play around with it. We'll talk about it a little bit and see what we can figure out in that regard. Which, by the way, speaking of Twitch messages, thank you for sending me that recipe for the buttered rum. I don't remember if I actually thanked you for it or not, but if I did not, accept this as official thanks. I greatly appreciate that. Brain pancakes stuck in the pancake mix. It's not even an 8-way mix-up. There's no science to the mix-up. It's just block this, asshole. Oh wait, it's an unblockable. I'm Johnny. I have unblockables. That's what Johnny sounds like. Yeah, that's really what Johnny sounds like. Johnny players sound like. I'm saying it because I have no Johnny players in my chat right now. And everyone else will be like, yeah, that sounds like a Johnny player to me. Uh-oh, I'm running out of pan. I'm running out of the stuff. The juice. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to cook it for a bit shorter of a time now on the front side. And then I'll scoop the second layer on a little bit sooner than I normally would, and then we'll go from there. Hell yeah. Thanks. I'll see some questions when they come up. You thank me, and you're welcome. Awesome. Okay, good. Because sometimes I have something in my brain where I was like, I'm going to do this thing. Time to do something else. Goodbye. So I was like, I just gotta make sure that I come full circle somewhere along that line. But you know, you're an absolute queen. I appreciate that. Thank you. A circle's infinite size, infinite mix. Sephora Kuma approves. I feel like Magneto from NBC2 approves. I'm off work on weekends. Client I work for gave me a half day on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. Oh. Yo, shouts to your client. Your client's taking care of you, even if just a little. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about something very stupid, but a personal dream of mine when it comes to cooking. And I've watched this in a lot of cooking shows too. Like the high-end level chefs, one thing I see them do a lot of is that there's like something that's like moderately to what should be fairly actually hot. And they just grab that shit. It's like, alright, I'm just gonna grab it and I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit while I figure out what I'm gonna do next with it. Because their hands, they've been cooking so long that their hands are so nullified to that heat and like lost that sensation of heat that they're able to just grab hot things. I want to get to that point one day. I want to be able to just like I'm kind of half doing it with this 170 degree plate right now. I'm kind of half grabbing it. And I'm like, I kind of want to grab it and see how long I can kind of hold it for a bit while I set it down and see if it's close enough, but the mental panic sets in. Like, what if it's too hot and I don't make it all the way and I drop all my pancakes? I could always be smart. Yes, I can always use this, but somewhere in my deepest fantasies, I just want to be like, I can grab this plate, set it down, no big deal, keep moving, look like a badass. Oh gosh. Planning out to do something in your head is the same as doing it, right? I wish it was. There's so many people that I'm like, I'm totally going to respond to this person. Watch this, and then like 4 days later, they message me back. They message me again and say, "Hey, I hope you're well, man." I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't respond to this message that was 4 days ago." And then I look at the date and it was like, "Oh, it wasn't 4 days ago. It was actually like 4 weeks ago." Fuck. Repeat ad infinitum because I'm really fucking bad at it. I'm trying to be better now that I have some time off. But my brain moves at 1,000,000 miles per second, and I'm really bad about that. I know I am. I really know I am. Once again, though, it's one of those things I can think about how bad I am at it in my head, and I still don't execute on it. But, you know, we're only human. We're only human. We have our flaws. We can only just work through them as best we can, and just move on to the next step from there. All we can do is our best. And I'm a huge proponent of that, honestly. All we can do is our best in this world. And that's fine. It's pretty alright. Alright, now, let's flip this a little bit earlier. Alright, that seemed to go a little bit better, I think. And I think that'll flatten out the second layer a little bit so that it pushes it out a little bit more since it's not cooked as much to give that a more complete second layer and has that little more puff on there. Because yeah, you can definitely see it on this pancake right here, which I will show you in a bit, but you can definitely see it on this Actually, no, fuck it, I can probably do it. Let's try it. If the phone melts, the phone melts. Fuck it. If I knock shit over, I knock shit over. Fuck it. So you can guys see a little bit more on this pancake on the top of your screen now, your top left of your screen, where you can see a little bit of that layer that's actually like flattening out a little bit more. So it's actually getting that very second layer that I think Doc was mentioning earlier. And I think that's probably the right point about that. We want to have that moment where we put it on there, flip it over. It's still more difficult to flip, but the reward is that everything flattens out and looks really good in the long run. Nope, still can't do it. I mean, I got it on the table for sure, but I still get that afterburn. I'm like, fuck. I want to be a cooking badass, but I'm just a big baby. I don't know if you had the opportunity to look on my Twitter yet. I posted it way late at night because I just forgot to post it. And a friend's tweet, for some reason, got the ire of some rando on the internet. And it's like, oh, wow, someone just took a TV dinner and said, I want this medium rare. And it's like, fuck off, guy. One, that looks really good. Two, fuck off, guy. But I posted it way late, and our Christmas dinner, which was a lamb's leg shepherd's pie, and the mashed potatoes had shredded Parmesan mixed in with it to give that little bit of saltiness, creaminess, and just a little bit of punch of flavor on the top of it. Not too strongly, because you don't want to take away from what the lamb has in there. And if I had a second time to go through, obviously, and refix stuff, I would probably salt the lamb a little bit more, just to get that a little bit more flavor too. But oh damn, that's definitely a favorite recipe of mine for sure. That is really, really good. I like that recipe a lot. Alright, that's looking pretty good. But yeah, you can see the layer, ow, yeah, that's hurting. You can see that second layer from what Doc was mentioning a little bit earlier for these pancakes. Especially for pancakes that don't have any sort of a raising agent inside of it. It definitely works out a lot better to have it that way. Yes, I did burn my fingers. Why'd you ask? Why would you think I'd do that? Live on Twitch.tv. Yo, Mate Master Flash, how's it going? Happy Saturday to you. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Hopefully your holidays were good. As a matter of fact, Lee, you missed all the fun holiday spirit that I shared yesterday morning. Because it was in the morning and not everyone's available on Christmas Day. Why would people be available on Christmas Day? Why would I think that? But hopefully you're doing well. You're usually around for all the weird-ass games that I end up playing. When a weird-ass game comes on board, you're like, hey, I'm here. It's me, Nate Master Flash. Hopefully you're doing well, though. Hopefully your holiday was good. You're doing good. Your food intake was good. Definitely, hopefully nothing complaining about food intake style. Alright. I think, let's see. What can I do with this? I'm at that weird end point for these where it's just like, how much do I have left? I have about one left. Alright, here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to put a slight bit more on both of these. Just a bit more. And then I'm going to leave these as singles. I'm going to do these as singles because that's just enough batter for about one more pancake, I think. Or it's going to be one ginormous pancake, which is actually just as good. And then we'll go from there. But, yeah, going well, thanks. Hell yeah, so far so good. Gonna make some Mongolian beef tonight. What are you putting into the Mongolian? Like, how are you preparing the Mongolian beef? Like,
what's going into the marinade if you're using that, what's going to go into the cooking process. Are you actually like grilling it, putting it on the stovetop, oven baking it with broil at the end? Talk to me. I like hearing all the fine details. It could be super easy. I don't need to be impressed. I just need to have the vision in my head. I think I'm just the kind of person who's like, if I can envision it in my head, that's what excites me about cooking and seeing other people cook. But glad to hear your holiday went well, that everything's going good, everything like that. I'm super happy to hear that. I wish there was a way I could, like... If I put it that far away, well... Yeah, I think I just have to clear out this back area. I'm still experimenting with this at the same time because, you know, new kitchen and all that, and... I could probably actually move that up a bit, too. No, sorry, I'm experimenting now because I only have so much more time left before I finish these pancakes. Like, so if I put it like that, for example, like here, and keep it like that. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, it's not working. It's not working. It's over. If I put it straight... Okay, what if I put it straight up? No, it misses entirely. So, I do need to put it a level down. Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. Got a strip of flank steak, forgot which, no big deal. Slice it thin, marinate soy sauce and cornstarch. Ooh, cornstarch, okay, yeah. With green onions. Mmm, yes. Oh, the aromatics and flavors of green onions. You love to hear it. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah. Oh man, I picked this up in the wrong, uncomfortable way. Not to flip it like that, which I'm really bad at flipping left-wise. I'm very picky about my flipping though. There we go. And if I do it like that, I do block the camera. So I do need to move it back to my side. Alright, we're learning. We're learning here today. Green onions are good. Like, yeah, like... God, I don't know if it's just a US thing or not, but I feel like they're just completely undersold as, like, really, really good, what's I'm looking for? Like, general use recipe stuff. Like, you know, we have our garlic for sure. I mean... We're very in tune with our garlic here, yes. White onion is fairly well held in the U.S., but when it comes to green onion, it doesn't feel like it has as much punch in the U.S. Like, you don't use it nearly as much here as I feel like every other country in the world does. But that might be perspective. That might just be perspective. So it's really hard to say in that regard. But it's always interesting to me. But easy enough to add the other stuff to the marinade, but doesn't really need... I mean, yeah. With soy sauce, you have the salt, you have a protein breakdown to kind of pre-cook the meat a little bit, and then from there, you're good to go. But you can always throw more stuff in. Shit, you should throw more stuff in. It's what keeps stuff fun sometimes. Just like, fuck it. Let's see how this marinade turns out if I toss this thing in, or if I add a little bit of Greek yogurt into it and get that real good flavor into there. Alright. Here we are. Alright, and there should be one more pancake left after this. Yeah, those look done. And then I get to show off my stack of freaking pancakes. This thing is ridiculous. Oh, it's so ridiculous. There we go. And then just pour the rest in. Yeah, that's a little less than one pancake, I think, after I add a little bit more, but whatever. We're not here for the art of perfection. We're here for the art of eating. But yeah, these are the German-esque style pancakes. From a German brain pancakes. That's what I'm going to call these. From a German brain pancakes. Like, if you do exclamation point recipe and you check out the recipe... I'm just getting as much out as I can. And you check out the recipe, like, you'll see the front page, the first page and everything like that. But if you go into it and you go down to the second page, it's all in German, too. Which I should have told Etizian, actually. I don't know if he caught that. But yeah, the second page is all in German. It's the same recipe in German, so... if there's any German speakers out there who, for some reason, barely understand what I said and can type in exclamation point recipe... It's translated for you. It's there. It's perfect. Oh gosh. Green onions aren't really used. I think. Okay, yeah. I think people consider it as garnish. Yeah, I think it's kind of what it is. They consider it a garnish, but it's like no. I mean, there's a million types of onions out there for sure, but I think people are like, oh, it's a finish. It's like, no, you can put it in with stuff and have like nice little fresh bites of little bits of onion instead of like giant chunks of very fiercely tasting onion. I don't know. I think it's just a US thing. Like how people only consider avocado as a side rather than the main. Yeah. Avocado is definitely on the list of like that's an American thing. On the other hand, superfoods. Ooh, superfoods. This is a new superfood because it has a lot of healthy fats and stuff in it that make you feel good. And I think that's the problem with avocado. It's like, oh, avocado can go with everything, and it's like, well, if you add it as a side to everything, then it loses its superfood potential instead of making it the thing that you're eating. Just make it a thing that you're eating. Avocados are really allegedly good. I don't like avocados, but they're allegedly really, really good. Drop the green onion soup as well. Oh yeah, like green onion soup, like that's perfect also. Like get that little bit of more sweeter and like a little bit more, what's the word? Like not tangy, but like I guess almost like acidic taste to the soup. Like really split it out from all the creamy stuff and have like a little bit of acidic in there. Just cuts it perfectly. Just yeah, it's damn good. It's damn good. All right, it should be done. There's that. And then after this is done, those are pancakes, baby. Those are pancakes, baby. I see a lot of vegetables I had to grow into liking. Yeah. Just gonna try something once and never give it another shot. Yeah, because like for me, like I've always liked carrots, obviously, because they're sweet and I have a big sweet tooth. But broccoli was a big one that I'm like, oh, I really don't like broccoli. It's not that good. It tastes weird. But then I don't know. I just started making broccoli as part of like my cutting thing, my cutting and dieting and whatnot. Just throw salt and pepper on there, and it's good as hell. And it's like it carries the flavor so extremely well. And it's like I understand why I never liked it, I guess, but how did I also never like this? And why did I think forever that I didn't like it? Avocado is unfortunately consistent. I'm the kind of person who, even though I know I don't like avocados, I know I don't like olives, I know I don't like what's the big one? Chocolate. Did I mention chocolate twice? I don't remember. Anyway, I know there's a few things I'm like, I really know I don't like these things. I haven't come across the experience that I do like it. But I always try it once at least. I always want to try it once to see, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe this time is different. Maybe this thing has a different flavor. Maybe my flavors have changed. I always want to try something at least once. And sometimes twice, just to see if I'm wrong. I'd rather be wrong. That's the thing. I would rather be wrong. And someone brought that up on the stream the other day. That's like, you want to be wrong? It's like, yeah, absolutely. If me being wrong means I can try more and eat more stuff, hell yeah. That's a win. That's an absolute win right there. I have to catch up too, because my stream is only so small. People try something once, yeah. Cost ratio is great. Yeah, it's insanely good. It's like, hey, have this giant bag of broccoli. That'll be like $2. It's like, really? There's like 12 servings in here. And you're like, yeah, here you go, bro. No one likes broccoli in this day and age. All right, and the finale is here. Stacks upon stacks of pancakes. They all smell great because they have that little bit of peanut oil in there. Since I didn't use sunflower oil, I used peanut oil. But stacks upon stacks of pancakes. Some with the double layering, some with the single layering. But we learned new techniques with that part on the double layering aspects, and then the singles are, they're still pretty good. I'm wondering if there's some merit to adding raising agents into this next time, but I don't know if raising agents will ruin the meringue or not. It might be something to think about, but I don't know. Once again, first time making the recipe, never done it before, but at the same time, it tastes really good. Like the little nips I'm picking off of it and everything like that tastes extraordinarily good. So I was surprised when I found out like Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah, Brussels sprouts are a really good one. Especially like I realized like if you just broil them like salt, pepper, paprika, and just use it on the broiler for like so many minutes, it's like I slam through Brussels sprouts. Like I extremely slam through them. So they've apparently been genetically modified to bread taste better over the last 10, 20 years. Oh, okay, but that would make sense too, actually. You want to be wrong about something so you can develop and grow as a person and fix your mistakes? I know. People just accept being wrong as like, wrong means bad. And wrong's not bad. I mean, it depends. It depends what you're wrong about. I mean, if I'm wrong about this car running without exploding, that's bad. That is sure bad. I'd rather not be wrong about that sort of thing. But when it comes to like personal opinion and like just thought process about things and whatnot, yeah, look, if I can be wrong and learn a little bit more and grow as a person, then fuck, yeah, let's prove me wrong. I invite you, I implore you to prove me wrong. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of mindset in the world where people are afraid to make mistakes. People are afraid to admit to mistakes, so on and so forth. Make the mistake. Well, I mean, assuming the mistake won't get like someone hurt, killed, or yourself hurt or killed. Make the mistake where you possibly can, as safely as you can. You'll learn something from the experience by diving in occasionally, and you know that's a lot what fighting games are. And I think that's where I really learned that sort of aspect for myself. Just be wrong. Just be wrong. Learn something new and just go from there. So it's pretty nice, honestly. Salt, pepper, cayenne, bacon fat roast. Oh, bacon fat in there would be extremely good. That would impart a lot of flavors because roasted sprouts don't. I mean, not don't. They are able to take in a lot of flavor what they are. And maybe it goes along with what Nate was saying earlier about how they're genetically modified to taste a bit better. And maybe that's kind of part of the aspect where, oh yeah, it tastes better because, you know, more flavor can be imparted onto it more than normal. So, it's kind of an interesting aspect right there. But with that, once again, let me just grab the plate once more for any folks who might have missed it. Plate of pancakes. All done here. Tastes really good. I've been picking at them every now and then, but and I think I wanted to modify. That's very good. I think if I want to modify the recipe for the future, I guess I would see if there was any sort of reason to not impart some raising agents in there, so some baking powder and soda to kind of get that more fluffiness in there a little bit more. That'd probably be my next steps for this recipe. So if you all try it out also with you exclamation point recipe, if you need to grab it once more, I say try that out a little bit if there were next steps to really improve it. But the flavor I think is spot on, really good. It comes out very eloquently. I use peanut oil instead of sunflower oil. I think it makes the smell a lot better, so it makes it more attractive because people eat with their eyes and nose also. So that makes it a lot more attractive to people who may not know what it is, and they'll be attracted to the smell a little bit with the peanut oil, so that'll help a little bit on that. So I do agree with adding the peanut oil or replacing the peanut oil, but it doesn't matter ultimately. And then maybe some seasoning as you please. I'm a huge proponent of cinnamon, so I'll probably throw cinnamon in there next time. But let's make some McGriddles. Oh my gosh. No, that's definitely one of those ones like, no, fuck you. If I'm getting a McGriddle, I definitely drank too much. I'm in no position to be cooking right now. I'm going to McDonald's and they'll take care of me. It's a 50-50 chance if I'm going to keep it down in my stomach anyway, so I might as well pay for the experience in money and not time. But that's not here nor there. But once again, thank you all for hanging out, tuning in, all that good stuff. Hit another cooking stream. I'll reopen. Now that I'm almost done, caught up on my damn sub goals, because God, you are slaying that. So now that I'm almost caught up with sub goals, I'll reopen it for cooking stream, next cooking stream. I'll set it at 5 because 20 gave out the 5 subs. So I'll start at the 5, and I think there was one more today too. So maybe I'll start at 6. We'll see. I'm going to at least count 20 as 5, so we're halfway there already. So it could be like another 2 weeks, and I have to do another cooking stream. I say have to, but no, I think everything turned out good on this one. Tastes really good. It's the first time trying the recipe. Once again, if you have any questions about cooking stuff or anything like that, please feel free to ask. I'm an open book on it. Exclamation point recipe if you want this recipe here. That'll probably remain as a command until I remember to take it off for the next time. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the continued support for the stream. I'm gonna do this right now before I forget. See, that's what I'm talking about, Empress. Like my brain just goes, I've got to do that thing. Do it now. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. The cakes are hot. I guess I'm just eating pancakes for brunch. I might make some eggs. to go with this, but greatly appreciate it. Exclamation point recipe for the recipe. I'll be back on Monday for more streaming action to start rounding out Bad Game December. I don't know what I'm playing on Monday, honestly. I might try to continue Jelly Boy, since Monday are usually a little bit more low-key. I'll probably try to continue Jelly Boy and see how far I can make in that game. And then I'm going to do a search for one more game, and if I can find it, I'm going to stream that one. If not, then I'll stream another one, because I want to try to find Pac-Man World 2. We'll see what happens, if I can find it in a local store or not. But that said, thank you all for tuning in. You all take care. Nate Master Flash, Empress Myth, Bossy Cow, so on and so forth, because there is a number of you, and I can't see a viewer list, I don't think. No, I can't. Thanks, phone. You're really great at this. Either way, you all take care of yourself. Have a good holiday, and I'll be back on Monday. Peace.